The most important skill when you're learning English, in my opinion, is speaking. This is usually the skill where students are not practicing enough, often because they feel shy, they are scared of making mistakes, and they just don't get the natural practice of speaking with another person. I know this is difficult because I often had this problem when I was learning French because I felt that my pronunciation wasn't very good, so I felt a little bit nervous and scared to practice speaking with French people. So there are many, many ways you can practice speaking English, and some of them are just to go out into the real world and talk to people as much as you can about any topic you want in English. But I know that's not possible for many people because you live in a country where there's not many people who speak English. So today I want to talk a little bit about how you can practice speaking online. So nowadays there are two ways you can practice speaking English online. You can get an English teacher and practice once a week, twice a week. Book a class. They're available 24 hours a day, and there are many, many platforms. Some of the most popular ones are called Cambly, italki, Preply, LanguaTalk. There are lots and lots of them. Okay, I'll leave some links down below to some of these where you can practice one on one with an English teacher. Some of them also have group classes now, so maybe you don't feel too comfortable speaking one on one, but if you are in a group class, you can speak a little bit, listen to other students, and learn and practice your speaking like that. The next way you can practice your speaking online is using an AI avatar. So this is especially good for people who feel a little bit shy and they just want to actually get practicing speaking. The most important thing about speaking is not watching people speaking, not listening to me about speaking. It's actually moving your mouth, because speaking English is a skill and lots of people don't seem to know that. But think about playing the guitar, right? You can watch 100 videos on YouTube about playing the guitar, but you will never ever be able to play the guitar with that method. Why? Because you don't actually pick up the guitar and play the guitar. And it's actually the same thing with English. You still won't speak English well if you don't use your mouth to make all of the different sounds, because each language has different ways of moving your mouth and you need the practice. Okay, you do need the words to know, but if you just practice speaking, you will actually make more progress the more conversations you have. So if you're not feeling confident about speaking English, then let's jump over to the desktop now and see this app that we can use to practice speaking English. So here we are in the app. It's called Talkio. I'll leave a link down in the description and the first comment so you can try it out for yourself for 7 days for free. And the good thing about this app that I really like is this role play section or topic section. So if you don't have any idea what you want to practice, then you can just go here and choose a topic. So pick something that you're interested in. I'm interested in education and learning, so let's practice with that. You can pick your teacher, okay, and they'll have a different teacher based on different accents sometimes, or different languages. You can learn many different languages with this app. So my teacher is called Amber, and if you want to listen to what she has to say, you just press this play button here.
Hi, my name is Amber. Are you ready to talk about education and learning?
You can use the text option or you can use the voice option, and we can practice our own voice. So if you want to practice an answer, all you need to do is press this speak button here. Yes, I am ready.
Great. What educational experience has most significantly shaped your perspective or skills?
We can also use the hands-free mode here if we just want to keep talking and talking, and I don't need to press any button after I speak. All I need to do is press the space bar on my keyboard. So let's answer the question here. What educational experience has most significantly shaped your perspective or skills? I'm not sure if I have an educational experience. That's quite a difficult answer, right? For me, it's actually just going out and speaking. That's how I practiced a lot of my languages and how I got really good. I just went into countries and just practiced and practiced and practiced, tried to make as many friends as possible. So let's see what she says to that experience. I practice speaking when with friends, and I have learned a lot from different people around the world.
That's wonderful. Engaging with diverse perspectives can be really enriching. How do you think these interactions have influenced your understanding of American English specifically?
I have learned a lot of American English from people on TV and learned a lot about American culture too.
TV is a fantastic resource. What specific aspect of American culture or language did you find most intriguing or useful?
Something I like about American culture is that they like to talk about work. This is probably one of my favorite topics to talk about. So I enjoy the fact that they are very interested in growing and improving yourself.
That's a keen observation. The emphasis on self-improvement and professional growth is indeed significant in American culture. How has discussing these topics helped you in your own personal or professional growth?
So as you can see in this case, the conversation is just continuing on, and it's just recording. All I need to do is press the space bar and we're just having a natural conversation. If you do want to see the text, then you can just click this button here and type your text here. You also have suggestions here on what you need to say. If you can't think of any answers, right, you can just regenerate here and get a new suggestion. So sometimes it can be quite difficult to think of something, but anyway, this is good, right? So let's go with this one. So for example, if I have nothing to say about a certain topic, I can just copy and paste that in, and I can go back to the speaking here if I want.
Since you're already on Talkio AI, I recommend using their resources. Additionally, books like How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie are classics in self-improvement and professional growth.
Tell me more about how I can win friends and influence people. Tell me a summary of the book.
Sure, the book emphasizes the importance of building strong interpersonal skills.
So as you can see, this is almost replicating a one-on-one conversation with a person. But what's the big difference? What do you think is the big difference talking with an AI avatar and talking with a real person? Context of the conversation. This is one of the most difficult parts of practicing a second language. Also, when there are groups of people talking, I always find that there is one level where you can talk one on one with a person. And then the next level is when you have a full group of people speaking in English and many people are talking at the same time. So your brain needs to work very, very fast. So I encourage you to get involved in all of these three situations, right? One, talking with the AI, that will help you to practice slowly and think about what you need to say. Brilliant practice. Then you need a one on one person, a real person to talk to, so that you can think about the context where there's not really any context. And then the group setting. That's really, really the top level. And when you get good at that, you pretty much are absolutely perfectly fluent in English or any other language. And that's always the goal. So I hope this lesson helped you with your speaking and how you can practice speaking with AI with this app, Talkio.